As the third week of Advent begins, we may be feeling the pressure and the stress that Christmas is right around the corner. But more than ever, it's important for us to seize this season of Advent as a true opportunity to rediscover Jesus in our lives. In this week, I'd like to suggest as a practical way we do that, rediscovering Jesus in one another, and in particular in the poor and the needy. You know, this is the season of giving, and it's not just about giving from the mall or giving to those whom we love or work with, but it's also about giving to the poor, the underprivileged, and the disadvantaged. There's so many people out there that this season is a burden rather than a time of joy. And there's also so many opportunities that we can rediscover Christ in the face of the poor, the sick, and the suffering. Whether it's giving some loose change in the Salvation Army bucket on our way into the store, whether it's driving some canned goods or some non-perishable food items to a food shelter, whether it's contributing in the toy collections or the food collections going on in the parish. There are countless ways that we can give back, that we can see Christ in those poor and those in need. And Jesus reminds us in the gospel, whatever you did for the least of my brothers and sisters, you did for me. Of all times of the year, if we want to see Christ, if we want to rediscover him in our lives, there is no better place to start than in the poor and those in need. Because that, my friends, is where we will always find him. In a few short days, we celebrate that the Lord God himself was born in a stable. Jesus came among the poor, he came among the outcasts and the insignificant the first time, and we can count that that's where we will continue to find him, not only during Advent, but each and every day of our lives. As we strive to rediscover Jesus during the season of Advent, let's go where we are sure to find him, in those who are in need, and by our acts of love and generosity to them, we not only help them, but more importantly, dare I say, we rediscover the face of the Lord in our lives. Not a sermon or reflection, but just something for all of us to think and to grow with.